If the Fed subpoena me, I have the right to invoke my constitutional right. What's wrong with saying I saw a check that somebody showed me for $1 million? I said it on YouTube.
Do you think it's possible that they can tie Diddy to it?
Keefe D has to prove to the jury that he had a relationship with Sean Puffy Combs.
Yo, no.
Let me stop.
No, it was Confessions. They played Usher Confessions. Confess that Lifetime Achievement Award was a hush payment for your asshole and all of the many years of abuse. That wasn't no lifetime. I'm still mad. People say, "Why you say that about Usher?"
Oh, okay. So
I'm mad that people aren't more mad at Usher.
For
Because somewhere along the way he went from a victim to a procurer to a head turner. Like, let's just be honest about Usher.
The statement from Jaguar has sent shockwaves through the industry as she boldly accuses Diddy of years of manipulation and exploitation. Known for her explosive revelations, Jaguar wasted no time in uncovering what she claims are the darker, hidden aspects of Diddy's empire, including unethical practices and mistreatment of others.
Live street stars. My God.
Which camera am I today?
Man, all of them. I mean, look, Jag, you're looking radiant as always.
Thank you.
Love the hat. Love the African Baba. As a matter of fact, you got. It seems before we get started, it seems like you did a little touch up. Did you?
Oh no, I just put on a little Fenty.
Oh.
In honor of Rihanna today.
Oh.
I wanted to wear the prison.
Wow.
I wanted people to see what her prison looks like.
Wow. That's $1 billion prison though.
Yeah.
I mean.
Shame she ain't got no control over it.
Oh, shit.
If she did, A$AP Rocky would be driving different cars than he is.
Damn, see, when they make you look at it. What? So hold on, wait. So Rihanna has Fenty.
Just like
what's the Kardashian sister's name?
Bebe got she got the Mercy. Was it the Cersei Mercy?
The Kylie Jenner, that's her name. Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, she going broke.
Damn it, she has
You didn't hear?
No.
Ain't nobody buying that shit no more. Travis stopped wanting her and everybody stopped wanting her makeup. Come to find out they wasn't even living together. It was all a front. She bought the house so people would think he lived there, but he's done come out and said he'd much rather have Marilyn Manson than well, that was getting him somewhere.
I mean, him and again, I go back to him and Tiger had a whole fight. Maybe not over her, but they had a whole fight.
Do you believe in that Timothy Chalamet shit too?
Oh,
you think he likes her?
I like Dune too. All right, Jaguar back on the couch.
Hey! On the couch wearing shoes.
For those that always love to, see what
see my feet? Do they look dirty? Because they say I always have my dirty feet on the couch.
We don't pay no attention.
That's what they say. So guess what? I wore shoes.
Come on now.
And now I'm gonna take my feet.
Get comfortable.
And I'm gonna put them on this musty, dirty, funky couch that
all the adjectives. All the adjectives. So here we go. Cause
I smell like fish sandwiches in my nether regions.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you be in the comments, really? Like you be like, okay. All right. Let's
it's always the same people. It really doesn't matter. Them and all 20 of their personalities on all of their 40 accounts.
We're gonna blame the Chinese. All right.
Yeah. Do that.
Here we go. Are we not? They got the farm. They got the farm.
No, he said we gonna blame Egg Foo Young because it still don't make no sense. Okay,
Come on.
Wright unveiled a disturbing pattern of behavior, accusing Diddy of using his power to manipulate and mistreat artists, portraying him as driven by greed and an insatiable desire for control. Her explosive testimony has reignited long-standing rumors and controversies surrounding Diddy.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it. We got to get down to business, man, because 2024 Jaguar Wright has been your year in the sense that you have awoken something in people that they didn't know that was there, which is a yearning for the truth, a yearning for what's really going on. It's almost like when you watch The Wizard of Oz and you see, again, it goes from black and white to Technicolor, but you get down to the wizard and he unveils everything that you thought was real is all.
Yeah.
And you are technically playing the role of Oz right now. You are giving us an inside look on things that people either didn't know they wanted to know, or they're just intrigued about in the sense of the way your storytelling about it goes. First and foremost, some people always want to say, hey, Jaguar comes on this couch. How does she know? Again, we already talked about this, and we already talked about how you know, but it's more so how much do you know now? And
isn't it funny every time we meet somebody new that I put all of us in the soup with? Every time I talk to them, doesn't it seem like I always seem to know something they think I shouldn't or didn't think that I would know?
Every single time.
Every single time.
And those who ask,
you want to know what's funny?
please.
If I was from London and I was Caucasian and my name was Sloan, people would be okay with it.
Come on.
You want to know what's funny? To be acknowledged by a psychic as being accurate and people still calling me a liar, but they'll believe her. You'll believe the psychic that got her information from the ether somewhere, but the person who was actually there is the liar. That's weird.
Is it the delivery? Is it the...
No, I think it's the payment. I think Sean Carter's been paying a lot of money to get people to say whatever he wants them to say, because that's his greatest talent. Even down to the company that we're working with or been working with right now, View It. We have undeniable evidence that they took money to sideline Jag, to sideline real Jag, to turn away members to make it look like people aren't interested, to owe us 6 figures and refuse to pay us, even though they know we have a lawyer to pay. Even though they sat there and said, you need to stop working with Real Life. They don't have your best interest. They're not paying you what you're worth. You should get away from them. Can you bring them here? Would they be interested in coming here? Yeah.
So Jack, a man with $1 billion says, hey, I want her
brokest billionaire I ever met in my life.
But if he says, I want her to be quiet.
Easy.
He has the power.
Yeah, to go and pay somebody $5 million to shut down my projects, to stop from coming out, or asking us to turn in our series list, people that we're investigating, so that they could have advanced knowledge, so that they can go back to my enemies and tell them where I'm looking or what I'm looking at. We just started turning in fake names because it became obvious. You're not trying to help us, you're trying to hurt us, but the question is why? And it becomes very simple. A person that used to do business with them is no longer with them because he no longer wanted to do business with Jay-Z and Diddy, which means View It has had ties to Jay-Z and Diddy all along. Want to know what's even more interesting than that?
Please.
They used my brother Jay French to get to me.
Not French.
Guess who brought him there? The Yin Yang twins, who I know for a fact are government informants.
Not French.
And if you're not sure about it, maybe you should ask Calvin. Wendy Williams' husband, what he did to get them in trouble to make sure they became federal enforcement.
Wright took her claims a step further, suggesting that Diddy's influence extends into the darker, more concealed areas of the industry, hinting at long-buried connections and secrets now emerging in court. This revelation has the potential to significantly reshape public perception of Diddy and cast a lasting shadow over his legacy.
And now they're in Vegas, looking for true believer artists and bringing them to a company where there are people who are supposed to be billionaires. And one of the owners looks like he could be Leora Cohen's first cousin. Interesting.
So, Jack, before we bring up these big names, let me ask you, why go after the big names if they may have the power to silence you going after them?
Because guess what? If I win, then I win. But I'd rather go down losing with a voice. It might embolden other people to come forward and speak up. And see, one Jaguar Wright is a problem. Imagine 1,000.
You seem to have opened up. Again, we just spoke with Jonathan Hay, and he thanked you for bringing his voice to light, because he has stories that goes way back to the early days of Rihanna.
That's my job.
And he said you gave him the courage.
What did I tell y'all when we first sat here? I'm going to keep talking until everyone else is so loud that they can't hear me no more. Wow. That's my job.
That's right.
To make sure that I'm not being drowned out by lies, but I'm being drowned out by the rest of the truth. That's the gig. And after talking with him tonight, I think our relationship is hitting another plateau. Because y'all have been listening to me tell y'all these things, and y'all been hearing everybody calling us liars for doing and saying what we did. And now here is a man that was there. What happens next? Is he gonna be a liar too? Or is he going to be a liar because he's a liar? Because he lied? Because he said this? Now, he just sat there and said that they asked him to fall on his sword.
Yeah.
Was he lying? Do y'all think he was lying?
No. His position, where his condition, his everything that's going on about it.
I know what it feels like to be duct taped in the trunk of a car. And I know what it feels like to make a deal that you don't want to make to get out. His PTSD is real.
So let's start with this, Jack.
And Drake, he was working with Drake.
Yeah.
Then helping Drake's baby mama, who he was trying to keep on the low, and all of a sudden he in the trunk with his daughter. Come on.
Man.
There was some shit going on with Triple X Stacey and what a Drake baby. There wasn't and Aubrey.
So Jack, as we get started.
And Aubrey putting hits out on goddamn PR reps.
Yeah, no. It's wild.
Cause that's really what it's looking like, ain't it, Drake? Am I reaching?
The man said it.
They not like us.
They not like us.
They not like us.
And I love that song, because now every time I hear somebody say, I'm sick and tired of they not like us, it's because you not like us.
Yeah.
You like them. That's why you don't like this song. Like, it was crazy. No, literally, we went to go eat the other day. We not gonna say the restaurant because I ain't trying to put them on social blast.
Okay.
But one Drake song came on, right? I'll say this, we were in Bishop Arts.
Okay.
One Drake song came on, and then another Drake song came on. And then when it got to the third one, is this a Drake, is this a Drake playlist?
These allegations are likely to spark a deeper investigation into the inner workings of Diddy's empire. With such bold claims now brought to light in court, Diddy will face intense scrutiny not just from the public, but also from legal authorities. These accusations could result in serious legal consequences and force a critical re-evaluation of his position and influence in the industry.
By Diddy.
He wasn't only groomed by Diddy, he was groomed by L.A. Reid, the rest of them too, man. Because they knew what happened. Then they came out and brought him back, and all of a sudden, he's getting all the great tracks. He's getting all the songs. They making him into this star, even though he may have been abused.
They seem to be pretty good friends.
Well, they probably is.
I mean, they did a lot of work together, man, throughout their whole career. You know, Puff was early in his career. Puff and Usher were working together when Usher was just a kid, all the way up. I mean, you know, I think there's videos from not too long ago when they were together, and you know, Puff is making jokes about how they used to wrestle for the Frosted Flakes in the morning, and
yeah, I bet they did.
You know.
Somebody frosted somebody frosted somebody flakes. Without the milk.
What do you think it is that keeps Usher from coming out or saying anything?
Because, yo, dog, it's you got to realize in that industry, a lot of people stand back and say, well, it happened to me. That's how some of them people pay their dues. And the people who don't go down like that don't be as great as the Ushers, as the Diddy's. It's a way of passage to certain people in the entertainment business.
With all these people coming out against Diddy, do you think more people are going to come out?
It's a lot of people that, you got to realize is that everybody think, oh, everybody's coming out now. It's a lot of people that wanted to bring stuff out long time ago, but the lawyers wouldn't take it. The lawyers wouldn't deal with it. Cassie opened up a floodgate for lawyers to look at people's cases now and say, yeah, we might could get some money out of that. We might could do that. Yeah, he did abuse you. Nobody really cared at first. But now they see that a lot of this stuff may have some truth to it and the people can be paid for it. They coming out.
I've seen that you've actually talked to some victims behind the scenes.
Yep.
I mean, without naming any names, you know, what all can you tell me about that?
Well, I don't want to talk about what they confided in me, but it's a lot of stuff that has been going on. And like there's tapes that are running around with women. There's tape that is running around with women, and they want to get a hold of those tapes, so they could bring them, you know, to the lawyers. And those tapes do exist, but it's going to be hard for them to get, because a lot of people don't want them to know that they was in those tapes and they was a part of it. But it is what it is.
Speaking of tapes, Little Rod says he has a ton of video footage and that Diddy had him following him with a camera, doing all types of these illegal activities. Was there cameras around a lot back in the day?
Nah. You know, back in the day, they didn't do that. They didn't even allow people to take pictures, Harley. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have those cameras like that. There was a few cameramen, Alex and this Spanish dude, they was allowed to take certain pictures, but only when you told, they asked you to. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So there's footage. There's footage. I have a tape of the party that Diddy gave after Shine was convicted.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Diddy threw a party for him beating his case. I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything on there, or it's just a normal party?
Just a normal party.
I mean, you know, was this just a normal party, or was this like a Diddy party?
It's a normal party. It's a normal Diddy party. Cause you gotta realize he was normal back then. He was the normal Diddy back then. Now he brother love.
Okay, well, I guess there was a situation with Diddy and a rapper, and they were in a hotel room for hours.
Who was that?
That you kind of talked about. I believe it was Ja Rule.
Nah, bro. No. Stop it. Yo, Cam. Diddy had Sarah and Sarah's girlfriend, right? He was trying to use them to go at Ja Rule so Ja Rule could go at Jay-Z. He was trying to set Ja up and try to have those girls, you know, throw themselves on Ja Rule in the hotel room, and they was all in the room together. When I got into an altercation with a guy who tried to get in the room, Puff and Ja Rule ran out. And when they ran out, because of the commotion, they was grabbing towels because they was naked when they came out. So he was in there, they both was in there with women.
Okay, I see. I kind of seen you touch on this a little bit, but there was, you know, with the whole Wolf and BMF situation.
Well,
is there anything you could talk about with that?
Yeah, I'll talk about that. Wolf wanted to move on and started a club. Him and a guy, Mike Sally, was going to invest in his club. It was 3-2-1.
Wright has made explosive claims linking both Usher and Diddy to questionable practices within the music industry. She alleges that Diddy exerted a controlling influence over Usher, starting from his early years as a young artist under Diddy's mentorship. Wright hints at a toxic environment where power dynamics were manipulated, suggesting that Usher became entangled in troubling situations. Her accusations imply that Diddy's influence extended far beyond shaping musical careers, involving darker, more manipulative tactics that affected those within his orbit.
Was there anything else? So we got the Beyonce playlist.
There you go.
Yeah, but it had all of the freak off victims on it. You know, Usher was like, we were just sitting up there. Who's the next victim on the playlist? And he, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Damn. Can we talk? No, let me stop.
No, it was Confessions. They played Usher Confessions. Confess that Lifetime Achievement Award was a hush payment for your asshole and all of the many years of abuse. Cause that wasn't no lifetime. I'm still mad. People say, "Why you say that about Usher?"
Oh, okay. So
I'm mad that people aren't more mad at Usher.
For what?
Because somewhere along the way he went from a victim to a procurer to a head turner. Like, let's just be honest about Usher. Is he a victim or is he a cooperating agent?
I think we saw the moment he turned into.
Let's be honest.
It's when Diddy put his arm around him and said,
we all know
hey,
that chili was a PR relationship. We know that, right? That Chili wasn't real. Him and Chili.
Oh yeah, you said Chili. That
wasn't. Who believes that was real?
I don't. Hands? No hands? Okay, all right.
Now, it all looked cute. Older, hot, sexy woman, younger guy. And both very good looking people.
Yes.
So fuck did he end up with that after that?
His baby mama?
And she was old.
Let's be clear. He was still a young man. Let's be clear. He was still a young man and he was Usher. So if there was vanity involved, how do you go from Chili to and don't say it's true love?
She was.
I tell you what I do know. I tell you how I know how he goes from Chili to that thief. You know she a thief.
Oh.
You want to know how his wife, what was her name, Tamika? You want to know how she was known in the styling game? As the that stole everything.
Okay.
That's how she was able to do more video shoots and she had clothes because she was robbing.
Whoa.
This was a retail queen turned stylist.
Damn.
That's who that is. Boosted her way and she was down with the freak wild.
That's what I always heard. It was like, it was never about what the relationship had. It was always about what she had on him.
She knew what was going on in his. She had pictures. She learned very well from Kim Porter. See, Kim was one of the first girls who was brave enough to get tapes and get what she needed to get. You understand? This is commerce. This is bank exchange on flesh and pride and ego. Tamika knew she could get Usher because she had evidence of what he was doing with the diddler. And guess what? Rather than going to the police and doing the right thing when that boy drowned on Lake Lanier, Usher did nothing for his stepchild. Matter of fact, I know for a fact he paid money to have that investigation shut down. And there has been talks that she was willing to sacrifice her child to get ahead. Now, don't forget, not long after that, she went into the coma. You remember she's in the coma? Because she got banished off. She had to get that plastic surgery cheap. She did. That's why she went out of country. Because she was told over here in the States that nobody would perform that ceremony. It was too dangerous for her, that surgery. It was too dangerous for her, and that went somewhere else. She kept going until she got somewhere with it, and they fixed up real good. And guess what? Not long after that, her and Usher was over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Wasn't no love there. It's blackmail. Now look at this androgynous, manly looking white now. She's looking a whole lot like Omari Hardwick's wife, who truly looks like the little dude from across the street. Little white dude. Straight hips, you know. Boyish hips on a grown-ass woman. Well, I'm supposed to believe pushed out children and your shit went back to number 2 hip status. That's
just speaking about Usher. Why do you think he just goes around, on the concert looking for women that have?
Because it makes him look straight.
Jaguar's allegations about Usher and Diddy paint a disturbing picture of the music industry. She claims that during Diddy's mentorship of Usher, he created a toxic environment that blurred the lines between professional and personal boundaries, hinting at a much darker side to the relationship that went far beyond just music. Next voice. Jaguar Wright has accused Diddy not only of manipulating artists, but also of being involved in much darker aspects of the music industry, including the exploitation of women.
I just told this man a whole conversation that I heard backstage at one of them where somebody called Aaron Hall a crackhead, and he said, so what? I smoke crack, I like a god on crack. He's like, give me some crack and I'll out of you right now.
Who was this?
Aaron Hall said that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he been wilding lately.
Yeah, he was saying that to a man though. That's the thing. And he says it a lot.
Oh. Shout out Aaron Hall.
These motherfuckers,
Shit.
they do all of this wild shit, G. Women are props or procurers. Pretend to be my girlfriend and bring us more victims. Like Carisha.
She just
that interview.
She said, I'm gonna do, before I bring out season 2, I'm gonna bring myself to the red table. I mean, not the red table.
See?
Carisha, please.
No, you said it right.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes, she did the same thing.
The Carisha, the red, all of that. And Diddy f up everybody but you, huh?
Yeah. She said,
He
I didn't
kicked
see none of that.
everybody's ass.
I didn't see none of that.
You know who she sounds like? His real lover, Stevie J. They sound like they got the same script.
You know, it's hard to say that.
Stevie J ready to go to blows and get his ass whooped by 50. You ain't fighting nothing but a condom. And he struggles to keep them on. Like this nigga's dirty as like,
So
Stevie junk.
What did you
Stevie jerk. Like I don't know.
What did you expect from Carisha on her own show to talk about?
I expected her to not get on that show. I expected her to go away. I expected her to keep running around in underwear and playing card games where she can't even read the numbers and read the on the wheel. Like, please be a whore. Like, just stop. Like, this is the thing. This the thing. Everybody's gonna be mad, and I don't get no fuck. Really, let's be clear. Worker. She was labeled on the logs. Her and the JT, the ain't no different than the Diddy dirty. He's always got
on payroll, obviously.
just damn. You got all this going on. You were a whore. you were given the illusion of elevation. Truth is, you got paid all of that money so you wouldn't go to the.
Her allegations contribute to a growing narrative of systemic abuse within the industry, revealing how powerful figures like Diddy allegedly use their influence to control and exploit those around them. Wright's claims further expose the darker undercurrents of an industry often hidden from public view.